ZL Entertainment.
Greetings, boys and girls. I'm Andy Dion from The Entertainment, and today we're here for another episode within Supermarket Simulator, and we're gonna start right away. Got some extras here. So, last week I've noticed that you get I kept my fan on. I didn't think it would be too annoying, and it really wasn't, but I knew I could make it even better, so I turned it off. I have two fans. I have an oscillating fan on my desk, and then I have a normal, like, standing, like, fan, and I kept that on, but it was a little... You could tell something was on in the background, and so I made sure to turn that off, and it's really hot. But that is quite alright. We need 2,300. I am really burning through this season, actually. We're like almost halfway through. And as I've mentioned a few times before, once this season is over, we'll be done with the game until its final release, like its full release, or the gold release as it's sometimes known. Um, but yeah, so as you can see, we have a bunch of junk we need to get. This game is like, well, I've said it many times before. It's you're always struggling. It doesn't feel like an actual supermarket. It feels like somebody who doesn't know what they're doing is making a supermarket or trying and failing. Yeah, I don't. It's one of those. I'm pretty sure many people know about these types of games, but there's types of games where it's so good, but then there's like one or two things that suck, and that brings it down because you know it could have been a perfect game almost. Yeah, there's many games like that, and this game is definitely one of them. Alright, so we need like $2,300, I believe. So it's gonna be some time before we get that. Most of the things that gives us a lot of money aren't even available. But I have it all set up already, so that's cool. We'll be able to buy them once we're almost slightly halfway there. A little over 1,000. Probably would need it like 1150. Looks like she's making some macaroni and cheese or something. Alright. Need 1,000 more. Just one soda. Wondrous. Wondrous indeed. There we go, that's a bit better. Today is a recording day for me, so I think I'll be recording a bunch of stuff. I mean, even without my fans on and it being really hot, I kind of want to get stuff recorded. I might even go with my primary Let's Plays. Finally finish up The Walking Dead. I might actually do that. Almost there. Just need a few hundred more. In fact, I think we've got it. Really? So it was like 2,500. Okay. Now we should be good. And let's just clean up a little bit. Who cares? That should be good. You're going to be waiting for a long time. Alright, let's pick up some trash. Oh, missed one right here. Alright, so what else should we go with? And by that I mean, what other games should I record today? I am not sure at all. There we go. That's a good mix of items you have there, sir. They're not really working, are they? Oh, I guess they are, but it's like very... like not a lot. I have no idea what they're doing. No. There we go. Alright, let's leave. Those beeping noises are annoying as fuck. It's down the street and you can still hear it. That's not realistic at all. This game's supposed to have music, right? It says music. Where is it? I don't think there actually is any. Let's just do this. Okay, we don't need this. Don't really need these either. Yeah, I don't know. It's being weird. Alright, we got this taken care of, and let's end the day. Soap, veal, pizza, hot sauce. Soap, veal, pizza, hot sauce. Soap, veal, pizza, hot sauce. Soap, veal, pizza, hot dogs. I think I already messed it up. Because there's no hot dogs in the game. Alright, so that went up. Not hot dogs, hot sauce. Veal. Wow, that went down hella far. So we got the veal and the pizza, so now we just need to get the hot sauce and the soap. I guess we'll have to go with this. Hot. That went up $1. Okay, that's not bad. And then soap. That went up as well. Okay. So I'm gonna wait here, and once they get everything taken care of, I'll be back. Alright, starting a new day. I wasn't able to get any products because we don't have enough money, so we're gonna have to wait here. Once again, I was hoping that by this episode we'd be working on this section here, but we're still working on getting this. As you can see, there's a shit ton of missing stuff just here in the refrigerated section. So I mean, this section for the most part is good, but yeah, I was only able to get up to this part, and I was not able to get the rest of the stuff, which is not much in here, just a few things, these two spots and all of these, and the rest, pretty much this whole section on this side. And we still have nothing here, and nothing over in this area as well. So yeah, a lot of shit. It's pretty annoying. A lot of our money goes paying to these people who aren't even good at their jobs. That's the biggest reason why I would like to find a mod that just has them at max speed without having to pay them more. Are you kidding me? What the fuck is that stupid retardation? Yeah, I'm not working. We're going to explore this map. Not really filling the game anymore, to be quite honest. So I hope they make it better. Because when I was playing it earlier last year, it was good enough, but I felt like they needed to make it better. And they added stuff, but they didn't make, the money you get better. So it's not exactly, it's not really fun anymore. I mean, it wasn't 100% fun to begin with, now that I think about it, but it was good enough that I was just like, yeah, this could be really good. They just need to fix a few things, and then it would be just really good. It would be one of the best. But most regrettably, the prices and how much money you get, which is barely any, if any, at all, it hasn't gotten any better. I'm honestly, the more I think about it, the more I'm not sure if I'll make it to the end of the season. I'm gonna try my best. That'll be, episode 20. That's like when I want to end the season, but I might end it earlier like I did the first season. First season, I think I only had 17 episodes, so I might end up doing the same. I might even do less. Unless I can find a mod that does what I would like it to do, but the mods for the money stuff makes it feel like cheating, like it's too much in the other direction. I want more of a balance. and we don't have a balance going on. So what we need is 2,000. No, the order is 4,000. So we still need 2,000 more. So yeah, we're finally halfway there. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this whole thing. This is not a road. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the whole matter. Is that I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to finish the season. I don't think I actually will, unless I can actually find the mod that I need. There are plenty of mods I would like, but mostly the money stuff is the main thing I would like. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll have to look. I mean, I was thinking on doing another episode after this, but like earlier I was talking about what games I should like play, after this, and then I realized like I could just do more episodes of this game. But I don't think I will until I at least see if any new mods have arisen that I need. Otherwise, I might not even make it to episode 10 in this season. And usually if someone's not having fun playing a game anymore, it's usually best to stop playing and go with something else. Because it's really hard to act and pretend that you like a game. Especially if the game is shitty. But, I mean, this game's not shitty, but it's starting to feel like that. And that's the problem with even good games. The worst part of a good game can still drag it down to being a piece of junk. And that's another reason why I don't want to force playing this game. If I keep forcing myself to play the game, it's just going to make it all worse. I don't think we're going to be able to order the stuff we need today. That's amazing. $600. Yeah, we're not even going to be able to order it today. So I'm going to pause here and come back once these people are done in here. Alright, they are done. So let's see what we've got here. Chocolate, bleach, and cheese. Which type of cheese? Doesn't matter, we don't have it. Let's fix it up here again, which I don't like doing. And that's gone up $1. I guess that's nice. And then cheese, same price. Alright, well, no, I'm not even able to get stuff we need. That's amazing. Well, let's just open the day then. And this is why I didn't like them adding the cleaning aspect to the game, because right now this is the only thing to do. Because sitting here the whole time waiting for them to make money is not very fun. So yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. It's kind of getting to it's getting really ridiculous, honestly. Really fucking ridiculous. I don't want to pause through a day, but I might have to actually do that. I might have to start just not showing the whole process like I would like to. I might just have to pause the recording and come back when we actually have things going on. Because right now it's just nothing but boring bullshit. Yep, sorry about that, but I'll be back. Alright, people, I am back. We've got most of this stuff full. In fact, I think all of it is. And not only that, but I'm already starting to work on this stuff. I have most of the shelved food stuff taken care of, but I have not worked on the refrigerated section, or the freezer, or the shelved cleaning section. But that should be alright. I thought I hit that. I already have a few things here, so we're waiting for about 1,500. So, yeah, let's just play until we get that. That'll be good, right? Well, let's clean some junk while we wait for people to arrive. Only one trash item on the ground. That's great. Only 2 mopping spots. And I don't think... Yeah, the windows are pretty good. So we only need $1,000 more. So we'll be able to get all the stuff for in this section, I believe. That's all I have lined up. And I will be putting them on the shelves. So once we get to that point, once we get to that point, then I'll look for the rest of the shelving items that we need in the storage. But yeah, it took me about 5 to 10 days in game to get to this point. So yeah, it was a lot of hard work. And by hard work, I just kind of left the game running while I ate. I still haven't finished eating, but whatever. This is becoming one of those idle games, and honestly, idle games are only good when you're taking a dump. Other than that, idle games pretty much suck. They're pretty shitty. Get it? Anyway. Can't wait until we can get our stuff. Come along, people. Buy away. You guys hurry up and do your work. Do your goddamn job. Because we need to get this all taken care of. I think it's actually 1,400. Yeah, it's a little over 1,400. So 1,450 is what I'll be looking for. And we don't have much else to wait for. As soon as I get those, we'll buy it and just shelve them so there's actually something to do. I kind of thought we would have it a little bit quicker than this. Alright, let's start shelving this crap. There we go. I did get a few bits of cheese apparently. I think I was starting to work on getting all the different cheese. Or that's where I last left off, was the cheese section. Or was it the milk? It was either the cheese or the milk. Not sure which. But no matter. Yeah, this is... I'm glad we're starting to get all this crap taken care of. Brown sugar. I do think that by the end of this episode, we will have the whole storage taken care of now. Since I actually, spent like 5 in-game days trying to get this taken care of. Give myself a huge boost without having to bore everybody. Alright, eggs are good. Got some soda. Maybe I ended up at the sodas. I'm not quite sure. We'll soon see. I think tomorrow I'm going to start working on making bread. I've been wanting to make sourdough because I hear it's one of the healthiest breads, if not the healthiest. And it's kind of interesting. All you really need is water and flour and time, and I guess heat. And since it's summer, it should be pretty good. Basically, you just mix a certain amount of flour and water together and you just let it sit. I can't tell. Where's the other water? This is Blue Label. This is a White Label. But yeah, you just, I can't remember the amounts, but I do know that you just get some flour and some water and maybe some salt, but I'm not sure. That would get rid of, like, water. Or it would help absorb the water. Oh, I can't remember. But either way, you just mix those together and then you let it sit. You cover it a bit, probably so nothing gets in. And then you let it sit. I don't know if it's every day or like once a week, but then you like take half of it out and then you add in more flour and water and you keep doing that until it smells a bit sour. Hence the name. And the stuff you take out, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like you could use that. I mean, I found recipes that you can use it for, but I feel like you could just use it as part of another sourdough starter. I mean, I haven't found anything that explicitly says you can't do it that way. Although they always said to use it for something else when I saw the recipes of the... I forgot what they call that. It's when you have, like, a secondary item that's created when you make something else. Like, when you make wine, the thing left over from wine is, I believe it's cream of tartar or something like that. It's basically a potassium thing, which I used to do a little drink with cream of tartar or whatever it's called. Um, yeah, they like to take forever. I'll be back once they're done, though. Alright, well, we are back, and all the things we have will cost us a little under $5,700, so we're pretty much not going to be getting that in this day. So let's just do some work here, I suppose. Bitch. Oh yeah, I should probably show off. Everything is pretty much shelved, I think. And we definitely have most of this section finally taken care of. Pretty much all of it. And we have a lot of this stuff taken care of. And this is as far as I got, so all the stuff we're getting next goes through. I think I was only able to get up to somewhere's in here. Like, I was only able to get one. But yeah, we have a lot still left over. Anyways, let's go and wait here for somebody to actually, you know, check out here. Nobody is here, so that sucks. Man, I have to say, recording without any kind of fan on is not fun. If you're wondering why I get really grumpy in the summer times and man, I really gotta do that Walking Dead. I gotta finish that. If you guys watched that, I recorded that in the summer with no fan on as well, so it would have good audio, and I was grumpy as all fuck. But yeah, that was in August, so I want to get that finished before August, before July even. So I'm gonna do that sometime pretty soon. I have a lot of stuff I need to take care of, so we're gonna do that. I also still need to get my Fear Fest stuff taken care of for October. Spooktober. Yeah, I think I'll start doing that this week and weekend. We can start worrying about that stuff instead of this secondary Let's Play mess that I'm doing. I haven't even gone back to Skylines yet. Even though I really liked the game at the time, I kind of still want to play it, but I don't. Yeah, but there's no way in hell we're getting to 50-something thousand this time around. There's just no way. 5,000, yeah. I mean, we'll probably get close. I've been getting about 4,000. I don't know, maybe we will. We'll see. It'll be nice if we do, though, because I want to get that taken care of and over and done with. I think we'll do one more day after this one. This will. Mm, Actually, I think I'll be doing 2 more days after this day. Let's see. Yeah, we have nothing left here. We really need to start getting stuff taken care of here. This isn't as bad as that, but we need to take care of that as well. $5,000. Total of 5,700. Yeah, almost 6,000 that we need. We're not even halfway there. A thing of tea, huh? That's just wondrous. Starting to get dark. In the game, that is. I really don't like that dinging thing. I think they should get rid of that. Alright, there we go. Alright. Well, didn't even get to 3K in this day. And granted, it's still not over. We still have about an hour before it's over, and people will still be shopping even after it is over. But I can't imagine it being... Well, either way, we're definitely not going to be able to get this stuff today. We're definitely not going to get another 2,000, almost 3,000 in... What the hell? For some weird fucking reason it wasn't working. But yeah, there's no way we're gonna... Well, it's now 9, so there's no way it's gonna work anyways. Alright, we're done here. It says it's too dirty, but honestly, it's not that bad. I mean, I guess the windows are kind of bad, but oh well. Alright, so are we gonna even get close to it? Well, let's see. We have a lot of people still here. I do hope we get to it and above. To actually be able to get the stuff, we need 6,300. Because, you know, we need the $600 to pay for the loser people who don't even do their jobs properly. But alright, let's just wait here until they're done. Well, they're gone. So, what do we have for ourselves today? Bleach has gone down. Yes, it has indeed. Something was found expensive, by the way, so that's strange. I always make sure everything's really good. Let's just do all. Actually, let's not do all. Let's do shelf. 5, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, 11, 5, 6, 5, 6, 6, 7, nope, 6, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4, 3, 10, 12, 5, 4, 13, 6, 7, 7, 4. So far everything looks good. Yeah, so let's look at the drinks. That's good, good, good. Well, that's not good. That's $1 over, but they wouldn't really care about that. It usually got to be like $2 over. Cleaning. That's good, good, good. Oh, this is over, but not by much. And honestly, I'm making very little profit. But whatever. Um, 9, 17, 6, 5. Yeah, everything's good so far. And now let's go with fridge. 2, 3, 1, 5, 5, 6, 1, 2. That's slightly off, but it's not going to be enough that makes people say it's expensive. 5, 14, 9, 2, 13, 23, 19. So far this is all good. There hasn't been anything that's been really extreme. So I think they're just being a little bitches or something. Because there hasn't been anything that's been drastically too expensive. Like, sometimes it has been, like, I found things that were like $3 too expensive, and they never even complained about that. So I don't know. Their game's being weird. All right. So yeah, I think they were just complaining about nothing. All right. Well, I'm just gonna wait here, and we'll come back once they're done, so I can see what we need to get. All right, we're back. They're done. So let's go. Usually I don't do this on camera. Oh, that's right. We don't have enough money, so we can't even get anything. That's hilarious. Let's start the day then. I think that's stupid how that works now. Alright, let's wait until they start giving us more money. How much was it? 5,700. I entered it for myself. And since they take 600 from us, I didn't even have 5,000 at the end of the last day, so yeah. This is how I was like playing the game though, was actually a little bit more extreme than this. I said it was probably 5 to 10 days, but I probably was gone for much longer because I would just sit there and wait until I had thousands of dollars, and then I would just buy everything I need. But that would barely cover all the time, I spent waiting to get all that stuff because people were buying all the stuff I had. So, yeah, this game is so close to almost being pretty good, but not quite making it. So, yeah, we have to wait for them to give us money. We only need a lot of money. $1,400 is how much we need. Alright, I'm not gonna bother with that. It's boring right now. The shelving is the thing I enjoyed the most when I first started playing. I didn't really like the cashier stuff. The only reason why I do it is because these people are freaking slow as hell. But once you get more stuff, then it's like Then you need these people, which I don't like because they're all slow. Honestly, I feel like re. Too bad you can't have more than one save file unless you do a mod, but I really do feel like starting a new save file and starting from the beginning, but not upgrading anything. Maybe I'll do like a no upgrade run once this season. That's actually a pretty good idea. I think I'll just do like random videos in this where I just do random ideas. I think that one is a good one. No upgrade system where I don't even get new rooms. Or maybe I do and I just only keep the first few items I get. Or or maybe I see how much items I can get before it's too much to handle for one person. I'm not sure, but we'll see how that goes. I like that idea, to be quite honest. So what I'll be doing is I have all the save files from the when I had the mod where you could just have more than one save file, and so I actually made a folder, which was where all the old save files went, and then I had the new save files because something happened, and now that this is season 2, I think I'm gonna have to do a secondary old save file folder, and then I'll have like this save file in a folder where it's just like the main save file, and then I'll have another folder for like the the challenges, and so I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be fun. I'll do it after the season is over, though. I'll start messing with that stuff because I think there's a way you can mess it up. I don't think so. I never actually did mess it up, but who knows? Maybe they updated the game in a way that would mess it up if you moved things around, which doesn't make sense, but whatever. We're almost there. We are 457, 400, yeah. Well, now we're closer to 300. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna mess around with the save files and get that stuff taken care of. Maybe even later today, actually, now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure all is well. Or all will be well, even with moving the save files. I just have to figure out which save file this is. Once I figure out the save file that this one is, I can easily move it to a folder where it's the only one in that folder and call that folder main save or something like that, and then have another folder for the challenges. I'm actually really excited about that challenge. That's gonna be fun. So we can get that. Yeah, that is. There we go. Let's turn the light on. And we'll start bringing this back. Actually, I'm going to let them do it because some of these I'm not sure the right spot. So I'll even be kind and give them some light. Some trash. I also might just do a little bit more this. Well, I'll just wait around for when they come to me. Alright, there we go. Possible money laundering. You know, if I knew how to mod other games, I would definitely mod this one. Why did this never work? Oh, because the game's, like, fucked up. Is my computer hot? No, not really. I mean, no hotter than I am. I'm so hot. Because I live in California, get it? Heat. What is this mess? By the way, it's like, I think it's 8 o'clock now? Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. I first started recording this at like 3 or 4. So I had the, when I was waiting to get to a good spot, it took many hours to get here. Wow, that's a lot right there. Yeah, this is gonna be good. We're gonna get a bunch of good stuff for tomorrow. Is that it? I don't. There's only one more dude. We'll see if he goes to me out of everybody. When everybody's open. And floor stuff, one right here. One over here. Alright. And of course he went to me instead of the others. He knows I'll be quicker than them. Alright. I think we do have enough for one more day. I could make this a small day though, or a small episode. Candy, cereal, water, bleach. Candy, cereal, water, bleach. Candy, cereal, water, and bleach. Very great mix. Candy, cereal, water, and bleach. Let's go with cleaning. Oh, good, went up. And we'll wait here. I'll wait here and be back, and we'll see if we do another day or not. Alright, well, I think this is going to be the end of this episode, and a little bit smaller than usual, but I think I'm done with it for now. When I come back, I think I'm going to have the storage maybe finished. I don't know. When I do come back, at the very least, I will have 2K ready. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Love you all. Peace to you. And as always, stay safe.